When we think of the negative consequences of same-sex unions, I think we have to be very careful, because I'm often asked that what does it do to your marriage if same-sex couples can get married? And of course, it doesn't change practically anything in my everyday life. But I could also say that how would it threaten you if we passed a law that allows us to keep slaves? So how does that threaten you? You don't have to take slaves. Of course, we understand that the laws affect whole society and how we understand certain foundational institutions, and marriage being the first one of them, because whole society builds upon marriages, men and women who have children and things like that. The negative consequences will be more like a natural disaster, which I would say that you don't see the consequences maybe immediately, but they work their way through the society little by little. But certain imminent threats are obvious. If same-sex marriage should be allowed with the argument that there are no good reasonable arguments against it, that all who hold to the idea that marriage is between a man and a woman are just racists and bigots, then I am reminded of a Harvard law professor who recently said that conservatives and Christians who lost the culture war should be treated like Nazis who lost the World War II. Now that kind of rhetoric is not very helpful. So that's one thing. It is going to affect the general mood in the society, how to treat the people who hold this traditional view of the marriage. Now, in addition to that, we already know about several cases, both in the United States, in Britain, where private entrepreneurs were sued because they refused to offer services as private entrepreneurs to gay weddings, because it's against their Christian convictions that marriage is between man and woman. Of course, offering catering services to weddings was no problem to them, as long as the marriage was legally defined between man and woman. Now when the marriage definition is changed and they want to offer their services to weddings, they are set up by gay lobbies who want to test the limits of the non-discrimination laws and things like that. So we are going to see more and more these kind of legal actions against Christians. We have one case in Finland, actually recently, where one friend that I know was trying to apply for a cartoon drawing course, or I don't know exactly how you call it in English, and she was rejected because they found out that she is part of an association who holds that marriage is between one man and one woman, so they rejected her application. Fortunately, when this was taken to the higher instances, she won her day in the court, or with this legal battle in this case. But this shows that there are huge implications and conflicts ahead of us.